The staff specialists say their options are listed. The simplest solution
Comet company, makers of the pump, that could not have been the cause. We have no valve. By Thursday morning.
Everything is under control. There is and was no, everything is under control. There is and was no danger to public health and safety.
The project deals about the consequences of the accident, of nuclear accident in 3 Mile Island in Pennsylvania in 1979.
At 4 o'clock in the morning, the power plant was running absolutely normally when a minor problem in the non-radioactive part of the plant caused the plant to shut down.
And this accident caused the temperature inside the containment to go up and up until the core of the reactor partially melted.
The valve was open.
So for hours, this reactor continued to vent hydrogen gas and radioactive material into the top of the containment.
And just at the very last minute, an employee in the reactor succeeded in opening a valve for cooling the whole situation, so that a major catastrophe like Chernobyl or Fukushima was eventually avoided.
So from about 1 o'clock in the afternoon until well into the night, millions and millions of curious, millions and millions of radiation into these
Durchquerte sie und ein Geruch umhüllte mich, wie ich ihn droben in der oberen Welt nie wahrgenommen habe. Ein Geruch von Schlamm und Salzwasser, bitteren Wurzeln und Rauch. Der Geruch von Gift. Der Geruch von Gift. Der Geruch von Gift.
The worst exposure to people at the site occurred after the containment happened, and authorities were not told
Der Geruch von Gift.
occurred.
Der Geruch von Gift. Der Geruch von Gift.
So the authorities admitted this accident, and they eventually said, yes, it was almost a catastrophe, but we made it. Nothing really happened. And this is exactly what the point where we take the story, because actually it's not true that nothing happened.
Your body knew. Your body knew when your skin was burning, your eyes were tearing, your nose hurt, your chest hurt, and the metallic taste, and then you had the hair loss. Some people had vomiting and diarrhea. We had all of that stuff, and it took a little bit of time to understand it and put it to perspective that that's what was happening here.
What we are trying to do is to discover another angle to this story through the figure of the Austrian meteorologist Ignaz Vergeiner, who was charged by the victims of the accident to go to Harrisburg and make an expertise of the situation through wind data.
Front heißt, es wird nach oben hin wärmer, ja, und dazwischen sind die sogenannten Fronten, das heißt diese Gegenden, wo die Unterschiede sich ein bisschen konzentrieren, die Temperaturunterschiede.
Ignaz is really the real core of our project. We try to transform this very personal history in a performance. We try to focus our attention every way on a piece of reality, and we try to transform this in theatrical system. You know, something new, I know, matching reality, history, recent history, and performance, and music, and visual documents, interviews, and so on. It's very complicated matching between very different elements, but this is our challenge, and we hope to win the challenge, naturally.
Haltet jetzt!
what is very important for me is that the way I use the video material is a part of the composition. So we use an interactive system which allows, for example, the musician to start the video, to interact with the video materials. And so the way I compose this kind of project is an organic way. So I don't compose the music as an accompaniment for the video, and the video is not an illustration of the music, but the whole thing gets together and is composed together.
National Weather Service Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with occasional showers. Winds at 4 p.m. will be north to northwest at 9 to 17 miles per hour. High temperature 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Low temperature 52 degrees Fahrenheit.
So for me, a visual material does not belong to another world from a sound material, for example. Because in the moment I put them together in a certain way, with a certain dramaturgical wish, then it becomes one. You cannot separate them anymore.
Und die Schildkröte, denn so hieß das Tier, wurde so groß, bis es die letzten Winkel der Erde miteinander verband.
Music or music theater, for me at least, they must deal with things which are connected with the human condition. So, and for example, for this project, of course, the political topic is important for me, but even more important is the human topic. It's about not about that particular story, but about justice, about the right of being informed, the right of deciding of one's own future, of one's own life with the proper amount of information.
They lied. And I believe they lied. I don't want to believe it because if you look at the alternative, it's not comforting. Please, please, we are not stupid. We're no longer the same naive cookie-baking mom that I was.
For them, it is not that more than 30 years have passed by. They still live what happened more than 30 years ago, since it would have happened yesterday.
My own feeling is this is a criminal act that has happened here.
Das war ein Verbrechen.
People have essentially been murdered.
Menschen sind ermordet worden.
This was the original idea of Ignaz and mine, to go to these people, to interview them, to meet them and to make them say what they had to say.
And I didn't see any birds. We stood there and listened, and there were no sounds. There was no sounds of crickets, no sounds of anything. It was totally still.
So, since he died 5 years ago, it was up to Andrea, Guido and me to go there and do what Ignaz wanted to do. And we succeeded in that. People wanted to talk to us, and this gave us the security that what we wanted to do in the opera was just right.
Over the years, the more I learned and the more I heard, the less I trusted both people in authority with our government and also the people who ran the plant. And that's sad. It's like a loss of innocence.
Our idea started long before Fukushima. Nobody would think that we do this opera now because we knew about Fukushima. It was not the case. We did it before, and then it happened in Japan, and now here we are with our opera, and this is more actual than it was before.
Be honest. Be honest. Be honest about what happened. There's nothing we can do. It happened.
Es gibt nichts, was wir machen können. Es ist geschehen.
We can't do anything about the past, but we can do so much about the future.
Nor'easter.
Thunderstorm.
Southwestern.
Matanuska.
Northwestern. Chinook.
Matanuska.
Hurricane.
Nor'easter.
Thunderstorm. Northwestern.
Matanuska.
Typhoon.
Nor'easter.
Sundowner.